Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you game 1 in a series between Lin versus Th000 here on Bright and Dark 1.03. Game 1 in what I believe to be a best of 5 series as the game is now underway. Lin spawning as the red orc on the bottom left hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Th000 spawning as the purple human on the top right. Alright, it is getting very hot in Southern California. I guess not as hot or bad as Texas, but then again, Texas is really hot, and I hope I don't have to travel there for business anytime soon. Let's take a look at the strategies here on Bright and Dark. Bright and Dark, a map that normally goes for longer games. If you take a look at the mini-map, there is a absolute ton of creep camps that you can creep out, so it does generally play towards longer games. The longer games have the added benefit of having higher level heroes. Not very uncommon to see multiple level 5 heroes, let alone multiple level 6 heroes, and that's really when the game gets really exciting. All of a sudden, all at once, heroes can fall rather quickly. Potions of invulnerability become godsends as the stores cannot keep them in stock long enough for fights that keep on going. Let's take a look back in the center here. There is that goblin merchant shop. I do predict that one, if not 2 or 3 potions of invulnerability, lesser invulnerability, will be sold from those shops, as we are now also taking a look at a barracks being constructed. Mountain King first, strangely enough, as the Mountain King is generally a better hero sniper. Though not uncommon to go for a Mountain King first, normally a strategy that we see on Echo Isle more than anything else. Meanwhile, let's take a look at what Lin's doing. I'd be surprised if it's anything but the Blade Master. And it is a Blade Master, so nothing too out of the ordinary coming in from Lin, as the Orc army really needs that extra DPS that the Blade Master provides. Everything else is just a little bit too tanky and just not enough damage. We are going to be seeing the Blade Master now come in here, Windwalk striking down a Timberwolf, getting in a little bit extra damage here. You can see a lot of items, or a lot of damage being taken in by that Blade Master, as the Grunt now going to be coming over as well. There's the ensnare on the Grunt though, as the Blade Master going to pick up those gloves of haste. He went after the wrong unit. You can see now going to perhaps pick up some healing salves as he is now running away. Meanwhile, the Mountain King looks like he is going to be tricking up a Draenei Disciple. No farm down over here, and with no farm, he is not going to be able to hire units that freely. Mountain King sitting at level 2 could try and take down these Draenei Watchers and Voidwalkers pretty easily as well. As you can see that the Draenei Disciple is still sitting in the back, rather low on mana, I must say, as the Mountain King does have Clap, has that Wand of Mana Stealing, all very impressive. Meanwhile, the Blade Master does pick up a Claws of Attack +6, has a Gloves of Haste, and you cannot ask for better items on a level 1 Blade Master, considering that you can only really get items from green creeps. Alright, Mountain King perhaps having a sixth sense, knowing that the Blade Master is nearby. The Blade Master is just wandering around here. Is he gonna... Oh, he buys and sells the Dust of Appearance. Beautifully done to make sure... Oh, what is this? There is the Howl, and the Blade Master taking a little bit of damage as he's being forced to run around. For some reason, that Overlord, however, did not wake up. A lot of Howl of Terror coming in, reducing the amount of damage by, I believe, 20%. Significant drop off in terms of damage, as the Blade Master is still benefiting from that healing salve. Fell Beast doing that chaos damage, also very effective. We can see Militia now coming down in from the top. Voidwalker is going to get taken out here, but the Blade Master may steal some experience, and yes, he does. There's a Stormbolt though. Are we going to see perhaps a Wand of Mana Stealing? Yes, we do, but he still has enough for one more charge, as the Blade Master does slip away. Alright, that Blade Master has to be very careful. It cannot get... Oh, does he just pick up the items? It looks like he just tried to pick up items, and he didn't really get it, as the Peasants will go ahead and speed build a Town Hall here. Meanwhile, the Grunt still running around. Lin trying to play the harassment game and not working out all too well, as we are already teching the tier 2. Are we going to see that Shadow Hunter at tier 2? I do believe so. It makes more sense than trying to go for a Tauren Chieftain, as the Tauren Chieftain is a better counter to casters. Shadowhunter really shuts down other heroes' primary targets like that Mountain King. When you have Hex on a Mountain King does take it out of the equation rather quickly, as we're now going to see Blood Fiend and Voidwalkers get taken down here. This is a 4-3-3 creep camp, surprisingly low considering it is an orange creep camp here. Normally you see a 5-3-3 that wouldn't even give you level 2. So yes, this is a Goblin laboratory or laboratory depending on where you hail from, as the Footman just sitting off over here still. Blade Master still wandering around. You can see Th000 is coming in with a Fell Beast. And let's take a look at what's going to be happening next as the Blade Master now running back. There is a Sentry Ward coming in from Lin. Lin wants to make sure he knows where that Mountain King is pretty much at all times. Let's take a look back at the Mercenary camp. Still nothing really going on there. A Sentry Ward there, and what's going on off over here? Another Sentry Ward. So very nicely done by Lin to get a lot of map control and map sight. You can see another Watcher Ward down over here as well, as the Blade Master has pretty much, I would say about 50% of the map revealed at any given time. His base, all of these wards right now, one here. This is a timed ward though, so those will be disappearing momentarily, as the Mountain King now looking for some perhaps other targets. Blade Master now finishing off the creep camps here. Are we going to see another hero? No. Yes, we are. The Shadowhunter just popped out. I was wondering where that other the Shadowhunter could possibly be, as the Mountain King now looking to creep out another 4-3-3 creep camp. Mountain King sitting at level 3. Let's go after all of these Troll Trappers. Quick Stormbolt there on the Furbolg, as it will get taken down. Talisman of Evasion. Perhaps the replenishment potion will be used once the Troll Trappers have fallen. Once these Troll Trappers are fallen, use a replenishment potion, and then... yeah, you can't sell your items there. Come on, use a replenishment potion. Pick up the Talisman of Evasion. Once again, very nice items, as there's not enough room in the Goblin Zeppelin to carry everyone over the wall. Oh, there is a Blade Master now. It looks like it will be trying to come in. The Mountain King is there. Dust of Appearance did not catch the Blade Master. Wow, a little bit of an unfortunate series of events, as the Mountain King still wandering around here. You can see the Shadowhunter sitting at level 1, waking up some creeps, and oh, this could be a very bad engagement for Th000. Th000 aggroing the creeps here, gets hexed on the Mountain King. Not good at all. Blade Master now sitting at 3, and talk about just a horrible place to fight. The Spiders joining in on the fight, helping Lin. But it looks as though things are still going to be all right. Mountain King takes down his own Footman. You are useless to me. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. As the Footman going to get taken down here. Spirit Walkers have joined in on the party, and this is rather surprising. We are still sitting at tier 1, Altar of Kings. We are upgrading the tier 2 down over here. Makes a lot of sense. If you want to be able to call to arms, you have to do it at either your starting town hall or a keep or higher. Mountain King still wandering around here. Are we going to see... oh, there is the Stormbolt. There's the bash. There's the quick turn, as the Blade Master should be able to get away still. Getting in a lot more damage there once again, as the Blade Master down to 333 hit points and growing, as all heroes have very good health regeneration. Let's take a look at this. Another Stormbolt comes in. The Mountain King using those Stormbolts very freely to make sure none of his footmen are ensnared. Plenty of gold, as we are now going into a blacksmith. Multiple towers by Th000, and Th000 just wants to make sure that if he ever has to fight, he is in his base, he has plenty of tower coverage. Towers extremely effective, high DPS. Armor is relatively high as well, can be repaired. Very difficult to take down, as the Mountain King slowly but surely regaining all of that precious mana. Mountain King may try to get off a shot there. No, decides against it. There is the attack, and what is going on? That Mountain King taking a bit more damage than he would like. Talisman of Evasion, though, really helping out, as a Howl does come in. Overlord dealing a little bit less damage. You can see a Voidwalker is in here as well. Are we going to perhaps see a Thunderclap? No Thunderclap whatsoever. Mountain King still has taken a bit of damage. The Draenei Watcher joining in on the fight, as the Mountain King... oh, is he going to pick up the item? What is that item? Did the Blade Master pick it up? I don't think so. I gotta assume... no, the Overlord did not fall, so no item has been dropped yet. Alright, there's a Stormbolt, and yes, the Mountain King does get the kill. It is a second Talisman of Evasion that will quickly be sold, unless Another hero does pop out momentarily. Let's take a look. It is going to be the Archmage, surprisingly, as the second hero, and that's a rather risky move for human players. The Archmage is a bit of a glass cannon, so to speak. It is a very, very strong support hero, but it needs to be high level to be really effective. It just dropping Water Elemental is giving extra mana to everyone else on the field. Not going to be that helpful yet, as there's only the Mountain King who would benefit from that mana. Arcane Sanctum's now finally in play. Workshop's now coming into play as the Arcane Sanctum, down to 116 hit points, I believe, did get cancelled. Mountain King still sitting at level 4, and are we gonna, oh, what is this? Scroll of Town Portal, as the Archmage quickly comes down. No, that was just a Staff of Teleportation to quickly come in, as we are now seeing Blizzard being brought in. So Blizzard, once again, pushing back all of these units. However, with so many raiders, Ensnare is definitely within the realm of possibility. There's the Ensnare, stopping that Archmage, as the Arcane Sanctum will get one Sorceress out before it gets destroyed. Speed Scroll now used, as the Raiders now backing off. Raiders, Spirit Walkers, Grunts regrouping. We are upgrading the castle. We are getting into mortar teams, perhaps fragmentation shards could be researched here at any moment. Draenei Disciple still relatively low on mana, as the Blade Master, sitting at level 3, has a very, very comfortable army. Let's take a look. Blade Master taking a little bit of damage there, but more importantly, that Archmage taking a lot of damage as a new Void Walker coming out. All right, we could see a Stormbolt. No, the Draenei Walker, the Void Walker, excuse me, needs to get healed up a bit more, as we now see Demolishers coming into the main base, bringing the fight to the Th000. Th000 really needs to engage here, as we can see that the Blade Master is attempting to retreat. I'm not sure how it was spotted, but it was in fact spotted there, as a lot of damage is coming in. Altar of Kings will get taken down. There it goes in just a second. It finally has fallen. Meanwhile, there is a good number of guard towers here trying to play defense, as the Flying Machine was able to spot that Blade Master during that fight. Let's take a look. Double Demolishers launching those launching those giant stones onto that town hall. It is trying to be repaired, but is still just not looking very, very good, as the Raiders now going to stop that repairing. And you can see that the Town Hall, even with 7 armor, having a bit of problems. All right, there is the Scroll Town Portal inside here. Mortar team's now trying to come in. A Blacksmith is getting repaired. Is it going to be enough? Oh, no, it is not. Just not in time, as Lin looking very strong. So far, more peasants are still on the repair job here. We are at tier 2. More farms being added, and the farms are acting as extra protection from raiders. Even the raiders cannot squeeze their way in to try and to destroy this one particular castle. The castle is going to be one of the key buildings to take down, as it would reset all the tech and not allow the training up of a third hero. Altar of Kings now coming in. Altar of Kings still has not been rebuilt as of yet. No, that is the Blacksmith. Is there an Altar of Kings? I don't believe so. Voodoo Lounge off to the side. Archmage now trying to make its way down off over here, as we look at an Arcane Vault which will be destroyed. 3 Demolishers, something you rarely ever see at all, as Lin now moving with these Demolishers extremely quickly. Alright, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability coupled with a Blizzard. Damage is being dealt. All the units are now backing off again. How much damage are we going to see here in just a second? Mountain King comes in with a bash. More Demolishers are going to get taken down, as the Mortar team is trying to finish off the job. All right, Militia now joining in on the fight. Scroll of Healing counteracting some of that Blizzard, but still a lot of damage comes across. Th000 still looking relatively strong, as he does have a good size army, but Lin could get back into this at any moment if he just tries to take down enough units. You can see that Th000, with that Blizzard, is really starting to tip things in his favor. You can see a lot more units will get taken down. Oh, 1, 2, 3 units dying all of a sudden for Lin. That is 4 units dying for Lin. And there is the GG. Lin loses game 1 in this series. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game 1. Please stay tuned for game 2.